What's up, everybody? Back in the garage, but today we are working on something different. Working on my daily 2005 Honda CR-V, the power steering pump, like the bearing went bad in it, and it was about to fail. You could hear it got like super crunchy all of a sudden. So pulling that out, I have a code for a knock sensor to do that, and I think I'm gonna put some new wheels on it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do a quick little time lapse pulling the power steering pump out, and let's get to it. Also, I apologize. This isn't probably the type of content you came here to see, but I've got other cars. E36 isn't the only thing I own, so, I got to keep the daily going. So, power steering pump is out, and then also behind. I believe it's this little guy down here is some type of, like, filter or something, so I'm going to pull that off. I guess I got to pull the tensioner off. I'm also going to clean up this fucking gunk. My family's owned this car since it was new, and for the last few years I've been driving it, and honestly just neglecting it because I'd rather work on the E36. But this thing is getting some love, low K series, got 250,000 miles on it, but still runs well. Just got to do some maintenance. So we're gonna pull that off, clean out that filter, because I know it's just something that I guess needs cleaned every once in a while. And so I guess this is the screen I'm supposed to clean. So I guess I'm gonna hit this with some brake cleaner and, clean that up, put it back together, clean up all this just shit that's in here. It's disgusting. So I'm just gonna keep chugging along. All right, so this is a little filter that needed cleaned. Didn't really need cleaned, but it's behind the power steering and you would never really see it otherwise. I just know every once in a while you're supposed to clean them. Since the power steering was out, went ahead, hit it with some brake cleaner and put it back on. And this inside of here is disgusting, but I don't really know how to clean it. So I might put that on and then like degrease and see how that goes. So I'll slap this back on real quick and keep going. Okay, is it clean? No, but it's better, so we'll start there. I might hit it with some more degreaser, and what it really needs is just like fucking power washing. But for now, I don't really care that much. It'll do. Start putting it back together. This tensioner's got to go back on first. Since I'm at it, I might as well clean that up a little bit, and then I don't have the power steering pump yet. This is the old one. But at least I'll get it prepped so it can go right in once it does show up. And I'm gonna do the knock sensor, so. Yep, it's not fun, but it needs done. All right, we're in, we're hooked up. This fitting here is like, I think a different angle because it goes all kind of wonky and doesn't connect up here like it's supposed to. If it did, it would, not work clearly. But whatever, good enough for me. It's out of the way. It's not gonna cause a problem. Next up is we got some spark plugs in here. We're gonna throw those in. I don't know if it really needs it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So let's start that and a nice little time lapse. All right, so this is what we're working with. I honestly never know what the fuck these things are supposed to look like, but I have new ones, so whatever, they're going in. I don't really care. All right, next up is my knock sensor, which is up in there. It's gonna be miserable to get out, but I'll get it. This thing's kicking my ass. I thought I could do it from underneath. I can't, so instead I took my whole intake manifold off, but of course that's all jammed, but we're making progress. Down here, I just pulled it out, but this is what I'm currently dealing with. Everything's all apart, but I'm gonna put the new one in. All right, that was way worse than I ever expected it to be. Taking the whole manifold off, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just pulling things, yanking shit apart. I never got the manifold all the way off. I just moved it out of the way enough. But everything's done, it's all back together. Hopefully I put it back together correctly. And more important, pick some wheels up for my boy today. They are my old wheels that I bought 8 years ago. I gave them to a friend to let him put on his car for a while. I got them back after he sold that car. Another friend wanted them, so I sold them to him. And then I bought them back today because I'm going to put them on the CRV because they have tires on them and I don't feel like buying tires. So let's do that. All right, here they are. We got some work Euroline SLs. Like I said, bought them 8 years ago. I think these came from Japan. They're 18 by 7.5. They have 45 offset. They're on my TL, but they should work good for this CRV. So we'll unload them and start test fitting. Work with the new wheel on. I got to take this cotter pin out, loosen this nut, break this nut loose back there, and basically try to leave that one in the same exact spot. So when I throw the new end link on, it will keep the same alignment, which will be good enough until I go get an actual alignment. All right, wheels are back on. They look kind of sick. I like them. It needs a little bit more low or like a little bit more tire or whatever, but it's a good start. My old tires were so bald. But I hope you guys enjoyed something slightly different. We got more BMW content coming soon. I've been daily driving this, which is Alex's car. We got my brown car over there, under wraps. It's fucking cold, so, you know, they've been chilling. But stay tuned. I hope you enjoy. Peace.